Have you ever heard that in makeup, your fingers are your best tools? Cool. Well, we're not doing makeup today, so that doesn't apply to us. What's up, guys? It's V. Welcome back to my channel. As someone who does her own nails at home, I am always looking for the best tools to help make the process not only easier for me, but allow me to achieve more looks and more techniques. And so today I'm gonna share with you my top 3 nail tools that I strongly feel everyone who does their nails at home should have on hand. But before I dish out that information, please give me a like and consider subscribing, because that would be absolutely amazing and I would appreciate it so much. For real though, I would very much appreciate it. So the first tool that we're gonna talk about that everyone should have and probably does have already are dotting tools, okay? These are like a no-brainer, specifically because of the name itself. It is a dotting tool, and that is one of the main purposes that these tools serve, and a big reason as to why people tend to buy them, right? So when it comes to tools, just because it is made for one purpose doesn't mean it can only be used for that purpose. You can utilize them however you see fit. I'm gonna share with you some other ways that these tools can be used aside from their actual purpose. So for dotting tools, you can use them for, of course, polka dots. I've made flowers using dotting tools. I've seen people do animal prints. You can do shapes with them. I've done hearts. I tend to do my hearts using a dotting tool. I just find it to be a lot easier. Another way that I like to use a dotting tool is to help me apply like nail glue to just specific regions of the nail if I don't want to have it all over the nail. They are very good with just dispersing small amounts of gel or nail glue to specific areas of the nail. So that is why I love dotting tools and why you definitely need to have them in your kit. Okay, the next tool that you need to have in your kit is a sponge. Now, there are a variety of ways in which these sponges come in. I'm sure you've seen the eyeshadow applicators. They have the makeup wedges. They also have these here, which I'm sure you've seen before, but yeah, so they got the sponges on the end. I love to have a sponge on hand specifically for like ombres and gradients. They are amazing for that purpose. Now that is specifically what I use my sponges for, but they can be used for other things like adding texture to your design. You can use these to make like little clouds. I've seen that done before. They can help you to dilute the color pigment that you're adding to your nail and help you to blur edges and just make things a little bit more seamless, things like that. So it is a very versatile tool. It is great for like blending edges of things and blurring things out if that is the look you're going for. It is great for layering colors, building up the pigmentation slowly. If you're using stencils, it is a great tool to use to like dab over the stencil so you're not wiping it off and you're keeping it clean. Specifically with the eyeshadow applicator, I love to use that with my chrome powder, so that is another way that you can utilize that. As I mentioned, tools can be used for different purposes, so if there's any other ways that you use a sponge when doing nail art, please share it with us down below, because I am like a sponge and I'm always trying to absorb new techniques, new information, new ways of doing things, and I'm sure anyone who is like me, who is learning to do things on their own at home, would love to know as well. So let's go ahead and move to my third recommendation. So my third recommendation, I think, is a pretty obvious one, but to do nail art, you're gonna need some nail art brushes, right? Okay. There are a variety of brushes out there, but there are only a handful that you really need. I think you definitely need a liner brush. You need an ombre brush, and you need like a application brush. Those are really the only brushes that you need to have in order to do pretty much any kind of look, okay? Now there are so many different brushes on the market. I have bought so many different sets from sites like Shein or Temu, Amazon, but if I had to recommend a specific set of brushes for any of you guys who are looking to invest in some nail art brushes, then I would highly recommend checking out brushes from Yasterd. They sent me these brushes to try out and I am in love, you guys. You can find them on Amazon and they are so affordable but such great quality. This one in particular comes with everything you need. So there are 5 brushes that you get, but these are double-ended brushes, which is the first thing I love about these. The second thing that I love is that they come with caps. So this is so good to help preserve the quality of your brushes. It just makes it easier to store as well. And on these caps, it actually tells you the brush name, so you can easily find what you're looking for without having to go through each one and opening them. It has the type of brush and it also has the size of them. So you've got 1mm that it comes with. I absolutely love these. I have 2 sets from them. This one is all liner brushes. I do definitely recommend this one specifically if you are looking for an all-around great set. So of course, as the name states, the liner brushes are great for creating line work on your nails. They come in different lengths and also different thickness. So when I first started doing line work, I would immediately gravitate towards the shorter brushes because I thought that was how I was gonna get the best precision. But I quickly found out that that is not the way to go. I learned that it is better to go in with a longer liner brush. First of all, because it holds more product. So you don't have to go in and constantly reload your brush. You can get everything you need in one swoop. It also helps to absorb the shakiness from your hand when you have all that length to work with. So if you've been struggling with getting a clean straight line, try reaching for the longer liner brush and then using the smaller ones for more detailed areas. Of course, when it comes to ombres, the ombre brush is gonna be your best friend. This is what I use to achieve all my ombres. I've done several videos showing you how I do that, but honestly, that is pretty much what I use my ombre brush for, aside from also helping to disperse glitter. I really like the look of adding glitter to either the top or the bottom of the nail, and then using my ombre brush to just drag some of that down to create kind of like a little glitter shower. I think that's a really pretty effect. And then lastly, an application brush is great for, again, exactly what it's named, applying product. So in this bundle, they actually call the application brush the round gel brush. This is especially great if you're applying like potted products, so like potted gels or glue, anything like that. I always reach for an application brush for that purpose, you know, because they don't come with one. I always like to make sure I coat it in like a base coat first, just to kind of like loosen it up and prep it, and then I'll use it from there. I also really love using an application brush for cleanup. It's good to clean up around your nails if you have any spillage, but I also really love using it to help clean up my French lines. If I'm trying to do a French tip, it is like the perfect shape for that. So I would highly recommend using that if you are trying to perfect your Frenchies as well. So in this bundle specifically, there are some extra brushes, like they have what they call the 3D brush, and then they also have the stroke brush. So you can use these however you would like as well. For the stroke brush, I would mostly use this for cleanup, honestly, or even just simple application, just depending on the type of art that you're doing. But since it is square, it is going to be great to straighten out your lines. For the 3D brush, I think this would actually be perfect if you are using like 4D sculpting gel. I think this could be really good, like if you don't add anything to it, like base gel. With how stiff it is and how dense it is, it would be great to pack down the 4D gel and then use it to smooth it over. And I just think it would be an overall great sculpting brush for that. So that is what I would specifically use that one for. So Yasterd did give me a coupon code to give to you guys. I will have it here on the screen as well as in the description box below. It'll get you 20% off your order. And this is for their actual website, yasterd.com. I don't think it'll work on Amazon. So the links that I will put in the description are gonna be for their actual website. I might actually put the one for Amazon as well well if I can find these specific sets. But if you want to use a coupon code, then you have to do it through their website. So thank you again, Yasterd, for sending me these brushes. I really enjoy using them. And that is basically it, you guys. My quick rundown of the top 3 nail tools that I feel that everybody should have if you do your nails at home. I hope I broke it down pretty simple and clear. If you have any questions about anything else I might recommend, or if you want a more in-depth tutorial on how to use any of these, I would be more than happy to do so. Just let me know, of course. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me. As always, I will see you guys next time.